was Kobbie Mainoo, who told the club earlier this week that he wants to be allowed to leave on loan in his search for regular football. As for Scott Parker, he names an unchanged team from the one which picked up Burnley's first win since promotion 7 days ago. Martin Dubravka returns to Old Trafford, where he had a loan spell in 2022 without making a Premier League appearance. Carl Walker has been in some battles here over the years. 6 times he's won at Old Trafford as a visiting player. No player has ever won 7. Josh Cullen sparkled in Burnley's win over Sunderland, scoring their opener before laying on their second. He's again partnered by Leslie Ugachukwu in the Burnley engine room.
Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Sorry, I am a little bit late, boys. I did have to rush from somewhere, but we are here. So, how are we all feeling towards today's match? Obviously, the lineup's semi-questionable. It is a rainy night in Manchester, or rainy day rather. We weren't able to do it on a rainy night in Grimsby, but can we do it on a rainy day in Manchester? Let's see. Fisk Swat. Hi, admin. Hello, Fisk Swat. How you doing, man? Ilmi, if we do not win today, Amorim should be running to Portugal. I think we're going to get a win today. I'm quite confident we're getting a win. Don't get his team selection, played Cunha all pre-season as that left 10 and now wants to have his boyfriend Mount play, so he has Cunha play striker where he can't even use his biggest attribute. I don't know about that. I think Mount has been arguably one of our best players this season, so I can see why he would want to shift Mount in the team. Hello boys, Nav, how you doing, man? Good to be back on a live stream. It's good to have you, man. Hello, Viv, as well. Good to see you, man. Been a while. Okay, so Mason Mount with the corner. Let me just see if I can fix up with the timer and everything. Okay, Burnley are playing around the back. Let's see if I can just get this timer sorted so you guys can keep track with me. Why is Delo playing left wing back? Okay, Delo's on a... I don't know what Delo's doing. What... The lineup is semi-questionable from Ruben Amorim, I will say that. We will go into it in a sec. Okay, let me just fix this this timer, guys, and then I'll be with you. OMG, Walker at Burnley. How's everyone doing? It's my final year of school, lads. Oh, Viv. You must be looking forward to that. You must definitely be looking forward to that. Finally saying goodbye to GCSEs, A-levels. So are you in your final year of A-levels, mate? What A-levels are you doing again, sorry? You're doing pretty hardcore ones, right? But yeah, it is weird to see Kyle Walker in a Burnley shirt. Okay, Bruno Fernandes over the free kick. Here, we're in the 4th minute. So let me just get this all sorted. Cross in, but it's defended well by Burnley. Cunha comes forward, he shoots, but it's straight at the keeper. Cunha takes a lot of shots, if we're being honest, lads. He takes a lot of shots, and we're yet to see the fruits of those shots come to fruition. Let's save this. Oh my god, was that Cunha again? Cunha again, close to scoring there from a cross, I believe. Too busy getting this bloody scoreboard up. Come on. Okay. Let's get the timer. Let's move this over to the 5th minute we're now in. Okay. All good to go. So, how confident are we feeling, lads? Good morning from Indiana, US, Truffordians. Mr. Matt Scott, how you doing, man? Got my AS level results a few weeks ago. I'm doing maths, physics, and design tech. How did you do in your AS levels, mate? Corner whipped in, but De Ligt at the back here. Okay, Parker in his full suit. Amorim in his tracksuit. Not even joking, Ruben's hair is thinning. Oh, God. Don't say that, Viv. It's wet. It's wet conditions, mate. His hair's not designed to be perfect in these conditions. Maths a B, scraped it, and physics got a C, and might resit some papers. You picked some tough subjects, to be fair, mate. Very tough subjects. Do you know what you're going to be going into after, or what you're going to study at uni? Recovering from flu B. Day 4 of it. Need a win today to fully heal. Haha. Oh my god. Do not expect Manchester United to make you feel better, Matt. We've learned over the past 3 years doing streaming. You can't rely on it. If your health and well-being depends on this team turning up, then Lord help you, mate. Lord help you. I'm having to see a left centre-back of Luke Shaw and a left wing-back of Diogo Dalot connect with each other. It's poor. But Ahmad's coming forward here on the right wing to Cunha. Back to Ahmad, and it's out of play. Okay, so it's 0-0 so far, and we are trying to make the breakthrough. Fair play, admin. Architecture, yeah, architecture. So what grades do you need to study architecture, Viv? Okay, free kick from Burnley. Spammed forward. Fernandes on the ball. Over to Casemiro, back to Fernandes. To Dalot. Back to Shaw. I mean, the passing's quick when we're in our own half. If only we could actually do it further up the pitch. Like B's and A's. Come on, Viv, you can do it. You can do it, mate. AS levels don't mean anything. It just matters about what you get in the final grade. Can admin play goalkeeper? I mean, probably could do a better job than Onana. I mean, Bayendir, he's somewhat playing all right these days. It's crazy that Bayendir is our starting Premier League keeper. I'm not going to lie. It's genuinely insane. Okay. Burnley coming forward. There was a foul there against Casemiro, was it? He's got his arm on his head. Was he clocked or? We know Hannibal's going to be up for this game. Hannibal has returned. Oh wow, ball to the face for Casemiro there. Referee's having a chat with Mason Mount and Kyle Walker. Sesko and Mainu looking on from the bench. Mainu obviously wanting to leave Manchester United, only on a loan move, as reported over the past couple of nights. But yeah, it doesn't look like Mainu's going to be going anywhere, so that could be a cause for frustration for Mainu moving forward, and maybe the team. I mean, if they have to deal with somebody who's around them who's just not enjoying their football at the club, then could have a negative impact on the pitch. Let's wait and see. Maths, I feel like an A is doable, but physics might be a bit harder. Also felt like the marking scheme stiffed us. It's crazy that as well, how like certain years with how it is marked can completely change the results for so many people. That's why you got to get out of education as soon as you can, man. But stay in school, kids. That makes no sense, but, you know. That's what I'm here for, guys. Mainu's having a bit of a joke with Harry Maguire and Sesko on the bench. So it's good to see that he's not in, like, complete terrible spirits. I think it is purely with Mainu that he just wants to get game time before the World Cup. And yeah, he just doesn't know if he's going to get that game time at United if he is competing with Bruno Fernandes to play in the midfield. Oh, we're seeing some passes here. Okay, Ahmad fouled there. And we win the free kick. Lovely stuff. We checked the physics marking scheme and checked our answer, and man, it was too specific. It's bad, man. But then surely, does it still go on how it's like kind of the grade boundaries are based on the average from everyone? So if everyone's getting stiffed, then it shouldn't affect the grades too much, should it? But throw it in. Throw it in. Ahmad, good turn. Ugh, and he's fouled. Ahmad's buying these fouls right now. It looks like Ahmad's got some like Vaseline on his eyelid as well, by the way. I don't know if Amorim's absolutely smacked him one after the Grimsby game, but keep a close eye on Ahmad's eyelid. Okay, Luke Shaw over to Delict. Delict, long ball to nobody. Cunha chases for it, but wasted some energy there, mate. It's not been the most thrilling first 12 minutes against newly promoted Burnley. I'll say that much. United haven't created much. We've had more possession, but there's not been a whole lot in terms of XG. Okay, Burnley free kick. Defended well by Burnley. They jump up first and win the header. Amorim is not happy with the amount of duels we're losing, and looks like that's considered. Why is Diogo Dalot so high up, man? Like, I think Amorim's going to genuinely get sacked because he's continued to play Diogo Dalot in this team. Not going to lie. Yeah, I guess so, but we're also forgetting the sweats who lock themselves in their rooms for centuries. Everyone in my class got a grade below they were expected. That is not good news. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, lads, I'm worried. I'm worried. We have not started this game well. This is not a good reaction to the Grimsby game. Tops is a fraud. Good to see you, man. No striker again. Mbeumo! Mbeumo! Ah, good shot from Mbeumo. But it was saved by the Burnley keeper. Honestly, I think Mbeumo is going to be our player of the season. I genuinely do. Let's see the strike again. It was a good shot. It was a good shot. Okay, Burnley take the goal kick. Mason Mount, lovely, lovely, plucks it down from the sky. And a great ball in for Mbeumo. And Mbeumo strikes! Oh my god! Just wide of the post. Just wide of the post. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been 1-0. That was a great ball from Mason Mount, by the way. And a great run from Mbeumo. Ah, that's so unfortunate. It was never going on target. I like Boldy, says Viv. I mean, I do think Mbeumo is going to be our player of the season come the end of it. But we need a goal. We need a goal in the next 10 mins. Otherwise, I see terrible things in our future. Come on. Come on, United. Okay, Kyle Walker on the ball. Mason Mount presses. Good for a Mount. Oh, Mount skipping past Walker. And he's brought down. Penalty to Manchester United. Come on, United. Mason Mount having a blinder of a game as well. Come on, United. Oh, please. If Bruno misses this pen, I'm genuinely going to cry. If Bruno misses this pen, I am going to cry. Look at Mason Mount. So he presses. He shrugs off Walker. He's shrugging him off. And then he's pulled down. Penalty. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Walker's lost his pace. He is not the player without his pace. It does look like Mount is holding Kyle Walker's shirt, but at the same time, or some afters with Hannibal and Shaw. What's going on there? What is Delow speaking to the ref for, mate? Shut up, Delow. What is Delow speaking to the ref for? Come on, give it a pen. Give us a pen. Go on. Come on, give us a pen. His leg's taken out by Walker, to be fair to him. Come on. Give us a pen. Give us a pen. Come on, there's enough contact there to give a pen. Come on. They're just trying to not give it at this point. Kyle Walker literally runs into him. Oh, just stop, mate. We don't need 20 minutes for a VAR check. Come on. Just give a pen. Wow. Is that not a pen? No pen. Oh wait, no, he's looking at the screen. He's looking at the screen. Okay, the referee is looking at the screen. This has taken 4 minutes, by the way, so far. Let's have a look. Kyle Walker's knee literally goes into Mount. Come on now. Is it outside? It's definitely not outside. Nah, his foot's in the box at the time. His foot is in the box at the time. It should be a foul and arguably a red card. I mean, last man. Bruno will sky it anyways, outside. Come on, give us a pen. Give us a pen. Wow. No pen. No pen. Hey Nav, how you doing, man? I have no energy. Oh wow, Old Trafford chanting, you fat bastard. Carl Walker, the man who commits fouls both inside his box and in other women's box. Oh god. Oh god, Christian. Sweet Jesus. How that's not a penalty? I'm shook, mate. I'm shook. So you can literally just grab onto people. It's so bad. So bad. It's not even a foul, apparently. Truffordians, Ethan Johnson, how you doing, man? Good to see you. But how is that not a pen for real? It's just, I don't know, man. If we don't... I mean, when we get the pens, the referee tries to absolutely shoot Bruno Fernandes before it. And if we don't get the pens, then we don't get the pens, do we? I mean, we're not even going to give away fouls. It's actually a joke. Okay, but we're countering here. Ahmad to Cunha. Back to Ahmad. Oh, fair play for Ahmad, keeping that in. Back to Cunha. Back to Ahmad. 1-2's beautiful. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's not a pen either. Oh my god, this ref is getting absolutely... Come on. Come on. Okay, it does look like the player got the ball, I'm not gonna lie. Need to see another view of that. That's poor from Ahmad, that. Throw in for United. It's in the box. Cunha in the box. Cunha to Bruno Fernandes outside of the box, on the edge of the box. Cunha. Cunha coming in. Left. Cross in. To Yoro, but he can't get it down. Can't get it down. Bro, he need his ass. Only when it's United. Not the first time Carl Walker did something in a box he shouldn't have. This ref is having a howler. What is happening, please? More details in the comments. Okay, so Ahmad was doing a 1-2 with Cunha, and then a beautiful 1-2, and then he was tackled in the box. Don't think that was a pen, to be fair. Admin, how many 100 million players do we have? 100 million players? What do you mean? Like, that are worth £100 million? We've got no players that are worth £100 million. Okay, short to Fernandes, out wide. Okay, Ahmad on the right wing. He's running down. Come on, Ahmad. Come on, Ahmad. Finds Mbuemo. Back to Ahmad. Back to Casemiro. Casemiro whips one in, but it's defended well, and it's a throw-in for Manchester United. Players who will get us 100 mil if we sell. We have 0 100 million pound players. Maybe, arguably, Fernandes because of Saudi, but if it wasn't for Saudi, I wouldn't put him as a 100 mil player at the moment. I say right now, only Yoro and Bruno. Nah, I'm sorry, Yoro ain't going for 100 mil. No way. I mean, he's had a decent start to the season, but let's not go on with the hype. Spurs mudded, and I have a feeling you guys get screwed over today as well. This could be a good day indeed. Now, I've got a feeling we're going to win this game. I've got a very strong feeling we're going to win. What are the other scores then? So Spurs are 1-0 down to Bournemouth. Hopefully it stays that way. Chelsea won 2-0 against Fulham. And Wolves and Everton are currently drawing. Come on, United. Come on, United. We just need to keep our composure and keep the link-up play, because as soon as these players start thinking, oh, I need to do something myself here, then that's when we've lost the match. That's when we've lost. Okay, Cunha pressing. Ahmad at the back, playing it all the way back to Bayendir. Oh, God. Please, Bayendir. Please. I just don't want to see the goalkeeper touch the ball. What foot is Bayendir? That is a good question. If anyone can find that for me, that would be much appreciated. I can't seem to find that anywhere. This ref is not having a good day, though. I don't know why they've included the ref has to now say why he's come to the decision that he's come to for the crowd, because I think the more scandalous decisions are going to mean that the ref gets a lot more abuse. Which, fair enough, maybe they deserve it, but I'm surprised that they've put that in there. Oh, good ball from Mbuemo to Delo, but Delo is tackled, and now he's rolling down on the ground. He's right-footed, says Ethan. 6'6", 198 centimetres. Is Delo injured? No, he's back up. Delo tackled by Walker there, but it is another corner for Man United. What can we do? I looked at the monitor and determined I'm a twat, says Ethan. Lovely stuff. Wait, we meant foot as in height or foot as in goal? Or foot as in foot? Goal? There's a goal? Wait a sec, Nav may be reporting from the future here. Bruno Fernandes on the free kick. Whips one in. Casemiro. Goal? From Casemiro? Beautiful scenes. I think that's Casemiro. 1-0 to Manchester United. I mean, Manu is punching the air right now, because that means that... I mean, Casemiro's just got a goal, so I don't know if Manu's going to get any more game time anytime soon. Manchester United 1, Burnley 0. That was an interesting header from Casemiro. It kind of rebounded. Let's see this. So he heads it, bounces off the post. I mean, it's an own goal. Oh my God. Yeah, it's an own goal again. I swear our only goals in the Premier League so far have come from own goals. We heard the excitement in the admin's voice when asking if Delo was hurt. No, you didn't, Ethan. No, you didn't. Let's go. We heard that. Uncle Kaz. Goal. Casemiro header. Never mind OG. Own goal deflection. Who cares? It's a glow stick party, gentlemen. We are 1-0 up at halfway of the first half. Cunha sprinting. Oh God. Cunha's got a sub off. Cunha's got cramp. Okay, take the glow sticks away. Cunha's hamstring's gone, mate. Pensioner Casemiro here to save the useless front three. Cunha injured. Still no goals scored in the Prem. No goal scorers in this squad. Hammy done. Season ender. I certainly hope not. He felt something straight away when he was running. He said that it's tight. He clutched his fist, so he's saying his hamstring is tight. I think he's going to get subbed off. Yep. He's going to get subbed off. And is that Mainu coming on? Or is that Xerxes' legs in the shot? Better safe than sorry. Yeah, sub him off. Sub him off. We spent upward of 200 mil on our attack, and our first goal in open play is scored by our wash number 6. That's still not our first goal, mate. Like, we've got 2 own goals. Nobody in our team has scored a goal yet in 3 games. But safe and sorry. Let's hope it's just cramp. I don't think it'll be anything serious. I'm hoping anyway. Okay, Fernandez. We're just seeing the Casemiro, or the own goal again. It doesn't even look like it fully crosses the line, to be fair. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, no, that angle's definitely different. Definitely a goal. Beauty. Beauty, though. I'm not going to lie. I think this... It's going to sound harsh to say, but I think this Cunha injury may be a blessing in disguise for the overall team chemistry. We'll have to wait and see, but who's going to come on? I think Zerk's going to come on. What's Amorim going to do? Who's he going for? Probably just pulled the hammy. Should be back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, Mr. Matt Scott. Hopefully. Hey, at least he's walking just fine. Delo is so useless, says Nav. Okay, 1-on-1 chance for Delo to defend. And he fouls Hannibal. Great. Good one, Delo. Good one, Delo. Honestly, mate, how did he even think that he was going to get the ball there? So Xerxes, come on. Sesko on vacation. Sesko had a hard game against Grimsby Town, mate. Delo and Shaw, the douche waffle duo. Oh my god. I'm going to be using that one, Matt. Going to be using that one. Why is Delo still in our club? I was telling people years ago, mate. Now everyone's finally catching up to the party with Delo. Okay. Burnley free kick. Away by Fernandez. And Buemo chases. Looks like Mount's gone into the striker position for now. Or maybe Mbuemo has. Okay, so Mbuemo's in the middle. Zerk's gone left cam. And Mount's gone right cam. Delo glazes and Shaw wraps. So bad. Zerk and not Sheshko. I think Sheshko's got is going to have a rest, maybe until the last 20 minutes, because he was experiencing cramp during the Grimsby game because of the conditions and everything. So I don't think Amorim's going to risk him getting injured, and probably play Sesko for 20 minutes at the end of the game. Okay, Burnley are taking a bit more control of the game now. I think we've psychologically felt the blow of Cunha getting a hamstring. What is Delo? Oh my god, Delo and Shaw, no. They're literally the same person, aren't they? They both never put challenges. Look at that. Look at that. There's 2 players there, and yet they still get a cross in the box. How? How? Why not bring on Anthony? Heard he was staying after all. If I'm honest, I don't mind Anthony staying to make a point, because, realistically, what Anthony's done is he's trying to get paid off to make the move, even though United are losing money on him anyway from underperforming. So yeah, I'm happy with Anthony staying and just staying in the reserves. Okay, Yoro at the back to Delict. How much is Anthony on? I think he's probably on like 150k, 200. Let's see Anthony wage. Might be even less than that. Let's see. Bro, Anthony's only on 105k per week. We're chilling. Yeah, enjoy enjoy chilling in the reserves, mate. Have fun with that. I thought it was around 100. It is around 100. 105k. So yeah, Anthony can how can bettors not pay 100k? It's not 100k that they're asking for. It's all of the money, so it's the remainder of his contract, which I think runs until like it's got to be like 2-3 years min. So yeah, they're not wanting to pay out that money, and Anthony obviously wants that paid out in the agreement. So he's pretty much deciding to just sit on the bench and miss the World Cup for like 2 million quid. So good luck to him. Christian, how's Garnacho? Hard to say. I was so focused on watching us go top of the league. I must have missed out on watching him in the stands. We have a bigger problem, which is Sancho the Palaco. I swear only United pay severance. Literally now. But that's the problem, because people know as soon as a player wants to leave Manchester United, it means that they're not good enough at the top level. So they almost immediately lose value straight away. Okay, Bayendir to take the goal, or well, not goal kick, free kick here. Long ball goes to Delo. Delo back heels to Zerk, to Mount, to Fernandez. I feel like we are kind of missing a focal point now that Cunha's come off the pitch, though. Ugh, why is Delo trying to do fancy flicks, mate? What is he trying to do? Shameful. Thank God people still pay full price for our flops. It's because you put them on like 7-year contracts, so so it means that like they retain their value for a long amount of time, don't they? Like you'd never have to worry about people being in their final year or anything like that. Did you see the shortlist Ranić had? I know that he was obsessed with Julian Alvarez. I think Nkunku as well he was obsessed with. I don't know who else. Who else was on the shortlist now? Okay, come on now. Burnley coming forward. Oh my god, one-on-one defending with Delo. Oh my god. Of course, cross comes in and a free shot on goal. Delo, oh my god. I'm literally seeing the same thing every single game. The man doesn't know how to defend. Look at this. It's one-on-one with Delo. Does he put a foot in? No, he just goes crab stance and then boom. Hannibal, undercover agent Hannibal, fortunately skies it over. Lema, Haaland, Gvardiol, Enzo Fernandez, among others. Yeah, I mean, realistically, we know that Ranić's got good talent ID. It's just a case of, I don't know. We still haven't completed the open heart surgery that he's asked for when he was here. I mean, like, we're still seeing players from years ago in this team, like Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, nobody can convince me Luke Shaw is physically strong enough to be in a Premier League winning team. I think the final nail in the coffin for Amorim, as far as I'm concerned, is like giving a contract extension to either Delo or Luke Shaw. I think that's when I know, yeah, he's not going to last. He is not going to last. Ahmad, down the right hand side. Ahmad. Shot over. He's saying it's a corner. Ahmad's shooting has really been off this season. I don't think he's had as much space as he did last season when he was able to cut in and just whip it in the top bins. But let's see if Mbeumo can whip it in now. Mbeumo with the corner. Whips the ball in. Mount. Mount hits the crossbar. I swear, Mason Mount's played so well today. I mean, like, arguably should have had the penalty, hit the crossbar, created that chance for Mbeumo. I think Mount's played really well. Tuchel also came out complimenting Mason Mount, saying that he sees him playing the same way that he was playing at Chelsea when they obviously won the Champions League. So, I mean, Mason Mount is definitely one to watch this season as well. Okay, Casemiro in the midfield to De Ligt to Euro. Back to De Ligt. Playing it around the back. Hannibal tries to press. Raya, Timber, Alvarez also included. I mean, yeah. Realistically, I don't know why we ever got rid of Rangnick. I think it was because Ten Hag came in and he wanted a lot of control over a lot of things, and Rangnick said, "Oh, okay, if you're going to give Ten Hag so much control, why do you need me?" And then he just thought, "Okay, it's not worth me staying," and just became Austria's coach. So it is frustrating. I wonder what life would have been like if we just appointed Rangnick as director of football or whatever, and then he had more control over the signings. Fernandez over to De Ligt. Mount was cooking under Tuchel. Wonder where that Mason went. I mean, he's doing well so far this game, as long as he can stay injury free. Arguably, Mason Mount's been one of our most consistent performers this season. Why is... Oh my god. Our final ball is so bad. So bad. Why is Delo our striker? Why is Diogo Delo our striker, lads? Ahmad has been quite frustrating, I'm not going to lie. Mount with a good cross in, and it's defended well. Ahmad can't pass. How old is Ahmad? It really does feel like Ahmad can't pass. Apparently United stopped listening to him. Yeah. I think Ahmad's like 22. No, he's 23. So he's 23 turning 24 next year. Okay, so far, in summary for this game, I've got Ahmad's been very frustrating to watch. Mbeumo's played really well. Good touches, got into good positions. Obviously got the shot off. Mount, very good as well. Hit the crossbar. Found the cross to Mbeumo and arguably should have won a penalty. What else has happened this match that has been noticed? That has been significant. Cunha, arguably. Cunha pulling his hamstring. Our left side is so dead on the attack, having Delo there. Having Delo there and having Luke Shaw is just a recipe for just where dreams go to die. Like Matt Scott said earlier, I mean, the douche waffle of Delo and Luke Shaw. And Buemo with the corner here, though, in the 44th minute. Whips one in. It's kind of on the edge of the box near nobody. That was poor from Mbeumo. Good from Casemiro. And Casemiro wins a corner. I'm not going to lie, Casemiro is playing well. So, Mainu... it's not looking good for Mainu. It's not looking good for Mainu's playing time. Delo just being a passenger. He's a passenger in every game, mate. He's a passenger in every single game. Okay, Fernandez to whip the corner in. Ahmad strikes it, but it's straight at the keeper. Ah, come on. And Mbeumo with a touchdown, and Fernandez plays it all the way back to Shaw. Come on, Shaw, show some intensity here. Okay, Ahmad to Xerxes, to Casemiro. Shaw over to Delo. Casemiro again to Delo. Oh, Delo is just... dreams go to die, mate. Dreams go to die. Whenever he's involved in anything, I just know it's not going to turn out well. Hell of a strike. Too bad and lucky. At least we won't lose this game. We got our half-time record. Don't say that, Nav. Don't say that. We're literally breaking all the wrong records at the moment. We could lose that record as well. Ahmad hit that with his shin, lol. Ugh. I feel just a few more tweaks to this side and then we'd actually look like a convincing team. Fernandez is telling De Ligt to slow down the pace of the game. And Mbeumo fouled. Who else has looked good? Oh, has Mbeumo fallen on his wrist? No way. No way both our new signings get injured. No way. Nah, this isn't happening. No way. Stomped on Mbeumo's arm, did he? Oh my god. Come on. Come on, United. Okay, and Mbeumo's kind of limping away. It's called football. He'll live. Tweak, aka two new goalkeepers, a new left wing back, a new CM, and another right wing back. Yeah, yeah, just a few tweaks. Okay, Xerxes in the box. He tried to get the shot off. Zerk's been kind of anonymous since he's come on, not going to lie. Zerk has been kind of anonymous. Oh, could he get something here, though? Zerk in the box to Mbeumo. To Ahmad. Come on. Ahmad back healing to Fernandez. Oh! The ball came to Zerk as well, but he couldn't get on target. Ahmad left wing back and Mazza right wing back. Delo out. Dorgu rested. Nah, Dorgu left wing back. Maz right wing back. And then this is a whole different team. Whole different team. Okay, so it's looking like we're going in 1-0 up at half time. Mass shooter stopped outside Stamford Bridge, allegedly. Damn. Is that actually what's going on there? Let's have a look. Some people are saying that Ahmad's been brilliant, but I don't really see that. I think he's been quite poor today. I don't think by his standards he's had a very good game. Wait, okay, we've got a counter-attack here, boys. Ahmad to Xerxes. Xerxes finds Mbuemo. Mbuemo finds Ahmad. Tap in. And he skies it. And he skies it. Bro. Ahmad is not having a good game. People who say Ahmad's having a good game, nah. They don't know what they're watching. Ahmad is not having a good game. I don't think Ahmad's looked good this season, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, Ahmad, you muppet. Buddy had on a helmet and a vest. What? Voila, we are finished. Oh, that's really poor from Ahmad. Okay, what's happening now? Luke Shaw. I think that was a handball from Luke Shaw, but we play on. Mount forward to Mbuemo. We're playing really well at the moment. We are creating chances. Mbuemo. Oh, almost found Fernandez. Xerxes, no! Zerk, you were right there, man. Is that a penalty, potentially? Okay, Zerk gets the ball. Then what happens? So Zerk gets the ball. He literally oh my god. Oh my god. What even happened? Did Xerxes step on the guy's foot? Ahmad was shiz for first half. Ahmad is a dual monster, but he's got no end product. Sesko could have scored that. Ahmad must have borrowed Timo Werner's boots. Zerk has 0 clutch, no pens with this ref. Sesko scores 2 goals in the first half. Did Xerxes just lose balance? It looks like it. It looks like he was running in the mud or something. That was really poor from Zerk. Okay, Burnley are playing it around. I wonder what the XG is, because we've absolutely dominated this game. I mean, this has been a good reaction, to be fair. I mean, like, Burnley have created nothing. I can't think of, other than the Hannibal chance where the cross came in against Delo, I can't think of anything Burnley's created. And it says that we've created 1.43 XG. I wouldn't be surprised if it was higher. So we've almost created 2 XG. We should have 2 goals, pretty much. It seriously appears that Zerk's hair interferes with his play, not going to lie. I just don't... I think it's so hard for elite footballers to have a mop. To have a mop. I just think that they need to be more streamlined, like Mbuemo. I think Zerk needs to do the honourable thing and just shave all of his hair off. But that is half time. How confident are we all feeling after that half, lads? How confident are we feeling? We should win this. I like individuality, not when it interferes with play. Not a fan of individuality, me, mate. I'd get all of them buzz cuts and scrap the numbers on the back of the shirts. They all have the same number. Just buzz cuts, or maybe they just don't include their names, and we create a proper army. That's what I say. Unfortunate for Cunha. Do you think Cunha injury is serious, or was he taken off as a precaution? I'd say precaution. I think we've got options. I don't think Amorim's gonna take risks in game, and I think he most likely just has a minor hamstring injury, like maybe pulled it a little bit or something like that. So I'd imagine it won't be longer than like a couple of weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. But he's out. But we've got the international break coming up now as well, so he will have time to rest. Fellaini was clutch and he had a massive afro. Come on, man. Are we gonna say that Fellaini is a top player? Are we gonna say that? Because I don't think we can say that. We should win this. Burnley are shiz. Thoughts on the first half? I'd say main thoughts on the first half are that Ahmad. Let's see who's on the bench, because I want to see how we can actually guarantee this win. I'd say that Ahmad's been active but poor. I'd say his passing's been very poor. He had that good strike, but then he also missed pretty much an open goal. So for Ahmad, a bit of a mixed bag. I think he has been better than he has been in the past 2 games, but still, if he was on his ball like he was last season, or on the ball like he was last season, then Ahmad would have at least got an assist or a goal this game. And Buemo's looked really good. He shined, good touches, got into good positions. Especially, he was unlucky with the shot from Mason Mount when Mason Mount found that cross ball to Mbuemo after he plucked it down from the air. Mason Mount, very good. Mason Mount hitting the crossbar. Good cross to Mbuemo. Arguably should have had a penalty as well. Cunha, I mean, hopefully he's not out for too long with the hamstring. Casemiro, I think Casemiro has played very well in the midfield. He is responsible for us getting our first goal, even though it won't go down as a goal for him. 90% pass accuracy for Casemiro. 50% of ground duels won. I think he's been quietly confident in midfield. I mean, I don't think he's done anything ridiculously good, other than obviously hitting the crossbar and then us getting the goal. But I think he's had like an average game barring that, but given the fact that he did contribute to us getting the goal, I think Casemiro has had a good game. Who else have we got? Delo, bang average, arguably the worst player on the pitch, I would say. 80% pass accuracy, 0% successful dribbles, 0% tackles won, 0% accurate crosses. Yeah, he's just literally a passenger. We've got Shaw. I think Shaw as well, passenger, just hasn't really contributed towards anything. I think De Ligt's looked good at the back. I mean, if you remember, the only chance that Burnley really had was from Hannibal. The cross that came into him, and he was free in the box, but De Ligt kind of put him off the shot. So he defended well. I think Yoro hasn't really had to do much. He's only got a 68% pass accuracy, so yeah, he's not really having an amazing game, Yoro. If you look at his stats as well, 0% shots on target, 0% accurate long balls, 0% tackles won. Yoro's kind of just there at the moment. He hasn't had a particularly amazing game. And Bayendir, hasn't had to make a save, I don't believe. Has he? Nope, not had to make a save. So he is literally just a body in goal. But yeah, overall, I would say good half from United. XG wise, we have created 1.43 in comparison to Burnley's 0.2. So we have completely shut them out of the game. We just need that second goal, and then I think we can make a few more subs and maybe end the match 3-0. That's how I see it going down. Players have to take their time. The Ahmad chance felt like he had time to take a touch. Honestly, I do think that the players are so desperate to score that they don't take their time, and they kind of overthink the opportunity, Eshaw. Burnley are Wanklow. He was massively underrated. And Mbuemo's ball striking is crazy. Christian, what did you actually expect from Garnacho? 15 shots and 1 goal. Oh my God. Thoughts on the fee for Højlund admin? I think that's a very fair fee, to be fair. I mean, we paid what, like 75 mil for Højlund? So if we're recouping like 50 mil or like 40, 45 mil, given the loan fee and the actual money we'll get when the obligation comes through to buy him, I think it's a very decent fee for Højlund, if I'm being honest. I think it's a steal after the season he had last season. Delo is brilliant. Oh my God, Vivek. Vivek, get out, mate. Get out. Get out of the chat. I do not want to see your little emoji or whatever, your little display profile picture, whatever that is. Is that like a... What is your... One sec. Sorry, Vivek. I got to call you out here, mate. I do not want to see your monitor with your keyboard. I do not want to see that in the chat if you are going to be saying bloody Delo is brilliant. 40 million was right. 10 people watching. Please like the stream, guys. Gentlemen, ladies, if you are new, please hit that subscribe button. Join the Old Truthfordian community. Get involved in the chat. And as Eshaw says there, drop a like on the video. Thank you very much. We need a midfielder, and now Cunha is injured. We need another 10. Semenyo looks good against Spurs. Bro, Vivek, we're not gonna sign a whole nother 10 because Cunha's out for 2 weeks, bro. It's good timing though that the international break's coming, because it means that Cunha will have more time to recover. We need a midfielder. We do need a midfielder, but I don't think Amorim or Ineos want to just panic buy a midfielder that we're stuck with for the next few years. So I don't think we will be getting a midfielder before the end of the transfer window, unfortunately. Semenyo is so good, my God. Semenyo, arguably, we should have been looking at him as well with the cams, but I mean, we've got two... I arguably, I'm not going to lie, guys, this may sound controversial, but I think Semenyo would have been a better fit than Cunha. I think Cunha does have a few holes in his game, but I think Cunha does provide other things to the team, like his actual spirit. But then again, we've seen Semenyo get racially abused and then go on to score 2 goals, so it's not like he's got a weak spirit himself. But yeah, I think Semenyo would have been a good signing if the Cunha deal didn't come through. Hate how I have to refresh to see the updated likes. God damn you, YouTube. From where did Bournemouth get him? That's a good question. Where did Semenyo come from? For fudge's sake, if somehow we bottle this, the player is to blame on this match. Ahmad missed a sitter. Yep, the players will be to blame if we... I do think that we will get a goal in the first 15-20 minutes of the second half, and then a sub will score. I think that's how the game's going to go now. We've really shut out Burnley from this game. Admin, send Vivek upstairs for a minute to think about what he said. How are things in England these days? How are things in England? Any other English people in the chat? I mean, I know that we are a multicultural community here at Old Truthford, but if there are any English people, let Mr. Matt Scott know. I don't know if is there anything going on in England? How are things going on in England? Well, the weather's pretty shit now, so that's not great. What else is going on in England? I mean, it was Carnival in London the other week, where all the Jamaicans get bopping in the streets of London. That was kind of cool. Other than that, not a lot going on in England, to be honest. How's America these days, Mr. Matt Scott? How's the community centre that got like struck by lightning? I mean, I'm yet to see him play Nav. I imagine he'll do better for us than you, but I can't stand the guy, so he better hit the ground running. It's hamstring, could be 6 weeks easy. 44 mil obligation with 6 mil loan fee, so 50 million euros. Yeah, I think we've recouped at least like over half of Højlund's fee, so I don't think that's terrible business. Semenyo as a wing back would go crazy. Semenyo would have done bits for you. He also has a clutch mentality. I've never seen a hamstring injury keep someone out for 6 weeks unless it's totally ripped. I speak English. Does that count? You're an honorary Dutchie, Ethan. You do not get a voice in this conversation. Christian, thoughts on mission out on Xavi? Oh, sorry, I'm missing out on Xavi. I'm also smoking some jerk chicken. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rastafari. Is Trump dead? Is Trump dead? I mean, I've seen weird photos of his hand on my timeline for the past week or so. College American football starts today. I wanted Lopez more than Simmons. I've seen him go missing for Leipzig one too many times, and our history of Leipzig players ain't great. Shout out to Werner there. EJ gets all the voice. College American football starts today, though. Who's your team, Ethan? Who's your college American football team? The community centre just had drywall replaced this past week. I'm on my way out of there soon. No more working for the ex's mom. Looking to begin a better career in finance. Amen, Mr. Matt. Amen. Yeah, I think it would be a bit awkward working for your ex's parent. Who's Lopez? Fermin Lopez, very good player. We were actually linked to Fermin Lopez at one point, but Fabrizio Romano shut that down very quickly. Nav admin will lose it once I get a Dutch passport. Fermin Lopez from Barca. Trump is alive and well, lol. Needs to release the damn Epstein list. Oh, I've been keeping up with that. If anyone's familiar with CoffeeZilla, CoffeeZilla, as a YouTuber, he's been keeping me up to date with all of the latest Epstein list updates, where there's so many inconsistencies. It's insane, man. It's genuinely insane. Ohio Street, they want 85 mil pounds. That's crazy for Lopez. That's insane. That is insane. By the way, lads, I may be doing a stream for Misfits Boxing tonight. I think that may start straight after this stream, maybe not. May do it, may not, because I do want to get a reaction video for this match straight out afterwards, because I need to work on the timings of when I'm doing these uploads to get the maximum from them. By the way, some Mason Mount stats for you. 100% of aerial duels won, 100% long pass accuracy, 100% successful take-ons, 81% pass accuracy, 60% of ground duels won, and 5 passes into the final third, with 4 ball recoveries, and he's hit the woodwork once. I mean, Mason Mount, arguably man of the match, if not Bruno Fernandes. But second half is just about to begin, folks. So let's get into it. Okay, we are underway. Come on, United. Come on, United. Let's get this timer up. Bruno Fernandes, good ball to Zerk. Back to Fernandes, but he is tackled. Mount off, Manu on. Interesting, very interesting. Misfits meat raffle is very good. What the hell is Misfits meat raffle? Sorry, what? What have you been? What is on your search history, Mr. Albert Wesley Abel? Who's fighting? Darren Till is fighting Luke Rockhold. Salt Pappy is fighting Tony Ferguson. I don't know how many of his names you guys are going to recognize. It's just because I am a loser and I do watch these YouTube fights usually. Who else? Who else is fighting? Burnley are coming forward here. Oh my god, Delo. I just have a heart attack every time he's involved in our play. Foul against Mbuemo. You said you were watching Misfits Boxing. I am watching Misfits Boxing, potentially. No KSI versus Jake Paul. Nav, I mean, we've been waiting for that fight for about like 7 years. That's never happening. Never happening. So Mount did have a good get. It's funny because just before halftime, I thought I saw like the camera pan to Mount and it looked like he was like grimacing a bit in his face. I don't know if Mount's injured and that's why he's been taken off. But let's see what Manu can do with the opportunity here that he's been given to play some minutes. I mean, he said that he wants minutes. Let's see what he can do with them. Who remembers that insane Burnley free kick a couple of years ago? Oh, it kind of rings a bell. Against us, Nav. Kind of rings a bell, but then Belgium CM. I do. What was it? Which player was that, Nav? Jack Kane, good to see you, man. Yes, against us. He had a very weird name. Was that at Turf Moor as well? I'm pretty sure it was at Turf Moor. Or am I just completely misremembering that? Okay, Shaw over to Delict. Ball forward to Delo. It doesn't matter even if we get a ball forward to Delo, mate. He's not going to do anything with it. Delo was trying to find Manu, but the ball was too heavy. Okay, Delict over to Shaw. To Delo. To Manu. Manu gets the cross in. Almost found Zerk. Almost. I think we end up drawing 1-1 or 2-2. Okay. We've got Burnley taking the goal kick. They spam it forward. And Mbuemo heads it on. Zerk chasing it. Zerk is not very quick, I'm not going to lie. He is not very quick at all. He has no pace. Okay, Shaw. To Manu. Manu gives the ball away. Oh my god. I think Manu's showing that he wants to go on loan. Ahmad picks the ball up. Back to Yoro. To Casemiro. Back to Bendir. Admin pull up that game. I'm not going to be able to find it without the scoreline. Oh my god, okay, we're playing it around the back. Fernandez to Manu. Okay, it looks like Fernandez may be moving up to the cam and Manu's moving into the midfield with Casemiro. Okay, Delo, left wing. Play it to Fernandez. Poor choice, Delo. Crosses it in. Yeah, poor. Okay, Mbuemo. To Yoro. Yoro back post to Fernandez. To Ahmad. Why are we crossing the ball, mate, when we don't have the giants on the pitch? We need Sesko if we're going to be crossing. Okay, Delict. Back to Bayendir. Oh, no anticipation there from Zerk. Poor. Okay, so it's 3-1 in the Everton game. Come on, United. We need a goal. We need a goal in the next 10 minutes. We're on 1.67 XG, by the way, at the moment, guys. So we're almost at 2 XG. Burnley have created literally nothing. Good sliding tackle from Casemiro. Delo. Oh my god. Delo is such a liability at the back, man. Okay. Burnley on the ball again. Fernandez defends. Fernandez fouls the player. Okay. Come on. Scott Parker looks like Ugarte. Does he? Don't know about that. Scott Parker's talking to his bench, though. Free kick for Burnley. Come on, United. We need the game to stop slowing down. We need to put some intensity into the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sub from Amorim in the next 10 minutes. Because the main sub hasn't really impacted the game at all, if we're being honest. Casemiro, ball forward to Mbuemo. Mbuemo's got the pace. He's got players. He's got runners. Oh, Kyle Walker almost scoring an own goal. Almost. Delict has been so good. Delict one-on-one. Beautiful. Read the flight of the ball very well there. Fernandez to Casemiro. Delo is so shit. He's so bad. Why do we have to watch him? Why does Amorim do this to us? Please put Dorgu on for Delo, please. Okay, Burnley in the midfield. Out. Yeah, they're just targeting our left-hand side every time. Delo not putting a challenge in. Nope, okay. Delo just letting him run. Fair enough. Okay, Burnley playing it around. Amorim needs to make a change, man. Delo, not running out. Yep, okay, cool. Easy work. Good job, Delo. Thank you, Diogo Delo, you absolute prick. You literally cannot, that's come out of nowhere. But of course it's come from Delo's side. Of course it's come from Delo's side. What an absolute dickhead, man. I'm sorry. Why was Delo so centered? Why wasn't he out wide? Why can he not do his job? So, okay. Let's see what happens. Delo's originally there. Doesn't put a challenge in. Okay. Then what does Delo do? Delo comes into the centre of the pitch for some reason. And he's saying, like, why De Ligt isn't staying out wide. Oh, Delo, mate. Bayendir not diving. Yeah, that's poor as well from Bayendir. But, I mean, we expected that. As soon as a shot on target came in, it was going to be a goal. Delo's just trash, man. Delo is genuinely just trash. Okay, Bayendir whips a ball long to Zerk. Delo, can he redeem himself? Delo finds the cross in. Come on, Mbuemo. Come on. 2-1. 2-1 United. Mbuemo, what a finish. Mbuemo is going to be our man of our bloody player of the season. I called it, and it's going to happen. Mbuemo, what a man. Delo semi redeems himself with that assist. But it's 2-1 now. United with the instant reaction. Our bold Salah and Mbuemo goal. United, let's go, Boldy. Doing it for the Boldies. Who abused Delo? Delo, my goat. United, Boldy. Come outside. It was Shaw who left his man. See replay. It wasn't Shaw who left his man. It was Delo. Vivek. Oh. He's Mbuemo, the mighty Mbuemo. He's going to score today. Diego Delo, haters, come outside. I'm here, mate. I'm outside, but let's do the glow sticks. Come on. Let's focus on the positives. Mbuemo has got a goal in the Premier League. Come on now. Well done, Mbuemo, for showing United mentality. I think Sesko comes on, by the way, guys, and gets a goal. Sesko does come on and get a goal in this game. Amorim just needs to be brave with the sub. I don't know who he subs on though, because Xerxes has already come on. Does he take off Mbuemo for Sesko? Okay, Burnley coming forward here. Down their left-hand side. Oh my god. Thank god that is offside. Okay, this game's really opening up now. United have created 2.2 XG to Burnley's 0.7. Wait, did Delo keep him on? Oh my god, if Delo's kept him on, I swear to god. I swear to god. I think he's kept him on. I think Delo has kept him on. Offside? I think we've been very fortunate there because it looks like Delo's kept him on. Okay, let's put in the notes, disgraceful Delo. It's still, like, even from the images, it looks like Delo's... Wow. Delo fans come outside. No, go back in. Go back in. Really poor. Really poor from Delo. This ref and VAR team is so shy. It's not been a good advert for Premier League football, I'll say that. Okay, Burnley with a throw-in. Shaw to Zerk. Shaw to Casemiro. Casemiro, cheeky ball there. Zerk to Fernandez. Fernandez to Casemiro. Over to Delo again. Casemiro putting his arm up. So Casemiro's passing's been pretty quick. Okay, Yoro on the ball at the back. What can he do? Long ball to Fernandez. Fernandez finds Ahmad. Huh? Who's offside? I don't know what the linesman, who the linesman said was offside there. Bayende is low-key really good with the ball. He's good with the ball, but he just can't save to save his life. He is very good with his distribution, though, I will say that. Zerk to Fernandez, to Zerk, back to Shaw, to Fernandez. Shaw long ball, trying to find that cross in for Mbuemo. It's like we finally realised that Mbuemo actually is quite quick and we can play it into space. Casemiro to Mainu, to Fernandez, back to Mainu. Mainu, that was a terrible shot. Terrible shot from Mainu. Could have passed to Zerk there, and I think it would have been really good. More good news, boys. Certain concerts coming just a couple of days after my exams finish. Love that. Scorpions and Lincoln Park. I mean, imagine just absolutely flunking your exams and then screaming in the end, it doesn't even matter. Bruno's so close to both midfielders. Come on. Mbuemo with the corner here. Mbuemo whips it in. Fernandez. Oh. Fernandez didn't get on target. He should have scored from there, really. I think there were a lot of players in the way, but I think he should have at least got it on target. Ah, inches away from going in. I want to see Šeško, man. Bring on Šeško and he will score this game, guaranteed. Admin, I reckon that's a yellow for Nav. What did Nav say? That was a yellow card. Lincoln Park with that chic singing, with that chick singing doesn't seem right. Do they have like a lead chick singer now? Oh, so Nav's saying Scorpions and Lincoln Park are both mid. Questionable. Kyle Walker's having a panic attack trying to find out who to throw this ball to. They end up throwing it short. Then Kyle Walker whips one in. Delo. Man. How did Burnley score? They scored from a cross that was whipped in from Delo's side, are you sure? Hannibal getting subbed off. At least the United curse hasn't really passed on to Hannibal. Usually when former United players come back, they have an absolute amazing game, but Hannibal, nothing but average. Nothing but average from him. I think they're good. The chick can sing, says Toku. I'm going to buy a Chester shirt and wear it to the concert if I go. Yeah, but Drake is not rock. You cannot compare it. Drake is not a rock. Hey, he's an artist, man. Okay, the game, we need a sub, I think, to spruce things up. I think if Amorim made a sub now and was proactive, I think we'd get another goal. Because we've fallen into a lull again. Okay, Kyle Walker, ball in the box. Oh, would you look at that? 2-2. Oh my god. Oh my god, 2-2. How did that even happen? Is that Bayendir's fault? Is that Bayendir's fault, guys? Let's wait for the replay. The camera's panning to Mainu. Okay, so a ball gets whipped in. It's played into the danger area. The lick is there. Nah, entirely Bayendir. Terrible from Bayendir. The man was left completely unmarked, though. But I'm sorry, that's terrible from Bayendir. That is terrible from Bayendir. There's not a lot Mainu can do about that, because he's stretching his leg out to stop the goal, and then it just bounces off of Bayendir. So, yeah, nah. Poor from Bayendir. Looks like we need another goal, lads. Fudge me, absolute shiz. We're ass, playing ass, sucking donkey donk. Delo leaving a man unmarked again. Hits off 2 players and then off Bayendir's ribs. I just knew it when we missed all those chances in the first half. You saw it coming. Guys, fear not. Sesko will come on and get the winner. Who else can come off the bench to get us a goal? By the way, we've created double the XG of Burnley, and yet they've got 2 goals. Just absolutely poor from United. I think Dorgu and Sesko to come on. Dorgu, Sesko and Maguire, and then the game's ours. I already have a built-in excuse to start drinking at 11:30 AM, but United just validated it even more. What's your already built-in excuse, Ethan? Okay, Mainu coming forward, passes to Delo. Delo in the box finds Xerxes, man. He really does need to be a bit more proactive there, or Delo's pass needed to be stronger. Either or. Okay, Fernandez. Fernandez to Zerk. Zerk to Mainu. Mainu with the shot, but it's well over the bar, man. Let's see the shot from Mainu again. Yeah, I don't know why he's shooting there. Mainu hasn't really impressed since he's come on. I will say that. Is Sesko coming on? Yeah, I think he should have come on 5 minutes ago, if I'm being honest. Go on, have your Lucasade, Sheshko. Come on. I don't have any excuses for this performance. We should be winning 4-0, not a draw. I think we just need better players, if I'm being honest. American college football starts and my team is playing in most likely the biggest game of the year. You need to tell me, Ethan, what's your team? What's your American college football team? With that, Ethan, Notre Dame playing tomorrow instead of today. Might as well start early since they're facing Miami in prime time. Sesko coming in. I'm like 20 seconds ahead of you, admin. No spoilers for any of you lot who are 20 seconds ahead. No spoilers in the chat. No spoilers. Let me be, please. Let me be. Otherwise, I may need to start doing delays on the chat stream, so then the messages come through like 20 seconds afterwards on my end. Ethan is Ohio State for Buckeyes. Ohio State Buckeyes. Cheers, Ethan. I went to see the college game between Kansas State and Iowa State. Guys, tell me, how good are you at predicting things? Because I need someone to predict what is going to happen in this final 19 minutes. Zerk has not been good. Definitely. Yeah, I completely agree. Zerk has not been good. Let's add that to the notes, because Xerxes has not impressed. Xerxes not good. Yeah, I would sub off Zerk for Sesko if I was Amorim. Casemiro was saying to Xerxes that he should have ran behind the player, not in front of him. Okay, so Sesko's coming on for Casemiro. So we're going to have Fernandez and Mainu in the midfield, I believe. With Mbuemo and Xerxes as the two cams, and then Sesko up top. We win, admin. If this doesn't make United bored to speed up Lahmann's deal, I don't know what will. I mean, if you look at all of the goals we've conceded so far, I think more than half have been down to the goalkeepers, right? We got 2 7-foot players up top. Just wait till Big Maguire comes on. Maguire, last minute winner. Come on. I'll be honest, the substitute from Cunha to Xerxes was such a bad call. I really think Amorim has made some serious questionable calls, man. He doesn't help himself. I don't know. I disagree with that, Keith, because, I mean, Xerxes looked really good against Grimsby. I think he was a catalyst for us making the comeback. So, based on form, it made sense for Xerxes to come in. Also, Sesko was suffering with cramp against Grimsby, so I don't think Amorim wanted to sub him on straight away as a replacement for Cunha. I mean, he didn't really want to risk his new signing with an injury. I feel like I'm watching a relegation scrap. I'm not joking. Says Double I. Has he been good though? Xerxes has not been good today, but he was good. So like, I can see why Amorim chose to play Zerk. But obviously looking back on it now, then you can say, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't the right call, but I would have probably made the same decision. We can't keep waiting until the 70th minute to put on Sesko. I reckon next Premier League game he's going to start. Sesko will. Come on, Mbuemo. Mbuemo is good at crosses. Come on. Find Sesko with one of those peaches of a cross. How many members do you got, admin? I think we're up to like 20 because Matt Scott has very kindly gifted memberships to... cross in from Zerk there. Because Matt very kindly gifted some memberships to some people. So we are up to 20 members. As far as Angels go, we have Ethan, Matt, Keith, and Nick, all of which are official Angels, official members on the channel. Man, it makes me so sad that Ahmad missed that sitter. I just think it's really disappointed from these players, if I'm being honest. Like, we've created the chances. We kept Burnley very quiet for the entire game. They put 2 crosses into the box and they score straight away. It's literally like with United. It doesn't matter how well we play. If the opposition have 1 or 2 chances, they will score. What's the cut you get from YouTube? So YouTube takes 30% of all members, all super chats, everything like that. Omar Barada watching on in the stands with Jason Wilcox. Foul from Bruno Fernandes. And is this where United start to lose their heads? Ugh. Ahmad and Zirk miss sitters. We need a midfielder and a goalkeeper. We're just seeing this replay on Bruno Fernandes. So a yellow card for him there. We need to see some composure here from United now. I'd like to see Sesko come on when we're in like a winning position though. Like I don't think it's very fair for him to have to play when we're not in the best of moments in the game, because everyone kind of rushes their plays then. Away by Delict. Zirk finds Ahmad. Go on. Zirk plays it back to Mainu. Mainu's coming forward. If he could switch the ball to the low, that would have been good. But instead, we're looking to maintain possession and build. I think Dorgu needed to come on for Delo, if I'm being honest. I think Dorgu against tired legs would really cause them a lot of problems. But so I'm kind of shocked that Amorim hasn't put Dorgu on here. Zirkzee just aimlessly hitting the ball in the box. Like Zirk has been really, really bad. Let's look at some of Zirkzee's numbers this game. 74% pass accuracy, an XG of 0.55 by the way. And he didn't convert it. He's had 1 shot on target out of 5. 0% of ground duels won, 0% accurate crosses. Poor from Zirk. Poor from Zirk. We need a mid and a goalkeeper. Like, what the F is he arguing with the referee for? It's such a blatant foul. Goalkeeper now. Sesko needs to get used to not being in a good situation. That's a constant. Diego Leon would cause terror. Yep. Oh, cross in, but too short for Zirk. I really think if he put Dorgu on right now, it would completely change the game. I honestly think just one player is all we need, and you'll see the side just change. Terror on both sides. Diego Leon would cause terror. I just need to see Delo get subbed off. Like, I'm sorry, Amorim. Like, you need to sub Delo off. He's leggy at this point, so he's not making the runs that he was before. Sunderland are drawing with Brentford, by the way, guys. Okay, Ahmad, right wing. Ugh. We really need to get a win here, guys. A win here would bring us up to 7th in the league. Come on. And Buemo standing over the corner. Amorim won't use subs, trust me. We got good promoted teams this year. They are decent, but still, I think it's just us not converting our chances more than anything. Fernandes whips one in. Oh, and it's saved. Oh, come on, Mbuemo. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm sorry because it's going to be a hag gay moment. But I'm not sorry because it is 2025 and that's acceptable. But I can't stop looking at Mbuemo's ass, man. Like, when he was just taking that throw in, it takes up like 70% of the screen. Fernandes on the edge of the box, though, trying to find Delo on the left-hand side. Delo whips one in. Mbuemo, back post. Oh, come on. Fernandes. Is anyone trying to find Sesko? Like, honestly, is anyone trying to find Sesko? Man, why is Mainu playing like we're winning 7-0? I think Mainu's just trying to show he wants to go on loan, if I'm being honest. He's literally jogging. He is literally jogging. Yellow for admin. Sorry, Viv. Sorry. Who remembers Huddersfield, Brighton, Cardiff? They were very good. They were very good. Wait, which Huddersfield are you talking about? Because I remember when Huddersfield were good. Badunk dunk on Mbuemo. He's got a badunk dunk. That's for sure. Amen. No admin, they're not. Nobody is looking for the main striker. First time in years where all three promoted stayed in the league. Sunderland are performing well, and so are Burnley, but I do think Leeds will probably go down. I don't know, actually. I think Burnley may go down instead of Leeds. Okay, Ahmad. Forward to Fernandez. Back to Ahmad. Back to... Our shooting is so bad, bro. Our shooting is so bad. Like, why can we not find Sesko in that sort of position? That's where I want to see Sesko. Amorim's fuming on the touchline. Amorim is looking angrier with every match. I've been saying it from the start, man. Amorim is slowly transitioning into the Joker. He's going to dye his hair green. He's going to buy some fancy suits, and then when he's pulled into a board meeting with Sir Jim and Omar Barada, he's going to tell them, do you like the suit? Well, you bought it. Or do I have wrong teams in mind? I don't know, Nav. I don't know. Huddersfield were good, but then they completely dropped off because they had the like Klopp regen. Can't remember his name though. I really feel for Brian. He's been consistent from the Arsenal game, but will go undercover if we draw or lose again. Yep. Float that ball over the top to Sesko. How's Zerk getting all these shots off and Sesko nothing? He thrives on that type of pass. I just want Zerk to get off the pitch, if I'm being honest. Like, I thought he was going to be more coordinated. I thought he was going to be more physically strong, but Zerk, he still looks flaily. He looks discombobulated. He does not look good. Bruno Fernandes to Mbuemo. Mbuemo fouled there. That looked painful. Bit of a hospital pass there from Bruno Fernandes to Mbuemo. Eesh. Okay, Leniora on the ball. It's Bruno Fernandes. Can we do it? This is where we really need like a Scott McTominay or something. The fact that Delo's still on the pitch shocks me as well. Ahmad is shiz today. He has been indeed. Oh my god, Ahmad. How are you calling for the ball and then you can't even take a touch, bro? I wouldn't be surprised if Ahmad's the next player to be sold. I would not be surprised if Ahmad's the next player to be sold at all. Mazraoui coming on for Euro, though. You love to see it. Good to see Mazraoui back. Come on. Okay, Bayendir. Oh my god, Bayendir. Oh my god, Bayendir slipping up and then the cameraman zooming in on Amorim. And he's just like absolutely losing the will to live. Oh my god. Fulham, Cardiff and Wolves, 2018-19 season. They're the teams that stayed up. Interesting. And Mbuemo. Cross, Sesko! Oh, no, come on. That was your chance, Sesko. That was your chance. Sesko might have Ronaldo leap. I'm sorry, but with Mbuemo's crosses and bloody Sesko being there, there ain't no way he's not scoring 10 Prem goals this season. Ah, if he just got his head down a little bit more, that would have been a goal. We're in crunch time, boys. We've got 4 minutes of normal time and then probably like 3 minutes of added on time. I'm telling you right now, we need to sub off Diogo Dalot for Dorgu and just watch how the entire game changes. But Amorim has not risked it, and we're probably going to end up drawing to Burnley. Burnley. Mainu coming forward. Switches the ball to Dalot. Good ball from Mainu. Good cross! Sesko! Oh my god! Another chance from Sesko. It was good cross from Dalot as well. Oh. Come on, all you need to do is cross the ball to him. Couldn't get on target though, that's poor. I think, could he have done better? Nah, to be fair. It was a hard one. It was ripped in quickly. Sesko's warmed up now. Let's go. I finally realised how good Sesko is. Didn't want to say it, but I think Ahmad media press from last season got into his head a little bit. It does feel that way, Double I. It does definitely feel that way. Because he has just been utterly poor this season, in my opinion. Bayendir to Fernandez. To Mainu. Fernandez to Shaw. Great Shaw, just head it into bloody effing no one. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, United. Delict. Surprised we haven't brought Maguire on yet. Fernandez to Dalot. To Shaw. This is where you'll see all the bottlers just absolutely melt it. So Dalot's not going to be good in the last 5 minutes. Shaw's not going to be good. Mainu wins the ball back. Second balls, boys. Come on. Good from Maz. He's still got past him somehow. But Mainu recovers. Good, Mainu. And he wins the throw-in. Come on. A rainy night in Manchester. This is what you're built for as players. Come on. Sell him. He's so shiz. Who's been wasteful? Nav? Zerk. To Dalot. Yeah, Dalot just... His legs are gone, man. I don't know why Amorim has not made that Dorgu switch. He's literally... Like, to be fair, even that, though, like, I'm not a Dalot hater. I mean, I'm completely reasonable, but Dalot, his legs are gone. Like, Dorgu should have been subbed on, like, 20 minutes ago. It makes no sense as to why Dalot's still on the pitch. So let's go down to Mainu. Mainu giving the ball away. Mazraoui, good from Mazraoui. Sesko's first touch, not good enough. Mazraoui. Okay, we've run a throw in thanks to Mainu. Come on, Fernandez. Dalot is a good sub, but not a starter for me. I don't even know if he's a good sub, if I'm being honest, mate. I mean, Bruno Fernandes almost finding Mbuemo. Mbuemo finds Ahmad. Ahmad to Mbuemo to Ahmad. Fernandes. Pen. Ref, pen. Ahmad saying that it was pulled down. Is VAR going to look at this? Let's have a look. So Ahmad, did Ahmad go down a bit too lightly? His shirt is literally being pulled in the box. What? VAR looking at that, surely. Come on. Are you serious? VAR, are they not even going to look at it? Okay, VAR are looking at it. Come on, he's literally pulling his shirt and he's in the box. Sunderland 2-1 up against Brentford now. Wow. That is a clear penalty. Is he looking at the screen? He's looking at the screen, the ref is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Brentford go down, you know. I did put Brentford at like maybe 16th or 17th in my league table, so hopefully get some points there. Come on, ref, watch this. So everyone's on side. He runs into the box. He's still in the box. Look, ref. Keep looking. He may have started it outside the box, but he's in the box when he's pulling it. He is blatantly in the box. He's got half of his body in the box and it's getting pulled. Come on. He's literally got a foot in the box. How can you say that's not a penalty? Ref. He is in the box. You could see it. He's got a whole foot in the box. Come on. Okay, let's hear his voice again. Oh, listen to that roar. Listen to that roar when it gets announced. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Penalty, Bruno Fernandes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Last minute pen. Last minute pen. Come on. Bruno gonna sky it. Guys, I'm not looking at the chat. Sorry. I'm not looking at the chat. I don't want any spoilers. I'm gonna react to it. Oh my God, Bruno Fernandes, please. Please. This could literally change our season. This could literally change our season. We just need this goal and we'll get some momentum going into the international break, please. Amorim with his feet up in the dugout. Oh my God. Come on, Fernandes, please. Amorim is just done with life. He is done. Oh, please. Please, Fernandes. Come on. Oh my God. Please. Dubravka has saved a couple of pens before. Fernandes needs this. We need this. Come on. Please. 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 Come on. Please. Come on, United. Come on. Come on. Come on, Fernandes. Come on, Fernandes. Fernandes steps up. He takes a deep breath. He runs up. And it's a goal. Come on, United. 3-2. Yes. Come on. Captain, leader, legend. Come on, Bruno Fernandes. Beautiful, beautiful scenes. Manchester United 3, Burnley 2. Come on. Oh, we needed that. We needed that, guys. Come on. Come on. Finally. Who said bottom half of the table? We're 7th in the league. We're 7th in the league. Come on. Oh, okay, wait. No, we're not 7th in the league. We're 9th. Come on, who cares? Come on. Still top half. Still top half. Come on, United. Oh, what an icon. What an absolute icon. Come on, Fernandes. Bruno gonna sky it. He's skied it. Bruno 100% scores. Peaky Blinders aura. Amorim chilling in it. Yars goal. Our season in Miss Pens. Let's go. Admin, I told you we win. Amorim needs this. United is the only Big Six team that can make a game against Burnley look like a title decider. Get in. End the season now. We're actually so shameless. Sad that we had to wait for that and could not define our own destiny against Burnley. Shameless FC, let's go. I'm getting a noise complaint. Come on. Come on, United. Come on, United. The scenes. The absolute scenes. I mean, if we go on to concede now, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to murder someone. Come on, United. Okay, that's put me in a good mood for the day. We're in a good mood. It's going to be a positive reaction video today, lads. Give me a Sesko goal, please. Come on, Sesko. Do us a favour. Oh, the scenes, lads. The actual scenes. So coolly delivered. Delo celebrating a goal kick. Yeah, that sounds like Delo. That sounds like Delo. By the way, boys, Amorim still looks depressed. That's because we've had to rely on a last-minute penalty to beat Burnley, man. I mean, it's just poor defending all around. But who cares? Who cares as long as we win? That's all that matters. Points on the board, and Amorim didn't have to give up his way of playing. That's the important thing. 3 points is 3 points. Amen. Fist squat. Amen. Amorim doesn't look impressed at all today. Why would he be, man? These players have still let him down by conceding 2 goals against Burnley. I mean, it was plus 5 minutes, but we've gone to 100 minutes at this point, so when's the ref going to blow the whistle? Sesko, good header over to Zerk. Zerk to Delo. Oh, just keep Delo away from the ball, man. Throw into United. Throw into Burnley. Oh my god. Oh my god. Defend with your lives. Just clear the ball. Clear the ball, lads. Oh my God. Burnley free kick. In the last minute of the game. Oh my God, they can't do this to us. They can't do this to us. Please. Please, if there is a God, please. Please. They can't do this to us. You rate Dorgu more than Delo, admin? I'd argue that Delo is probably slightly better than Dorgu right now, but Delo's also like 6 years older than him, so I would probably go with Dorgu over Delo. And that's full time. Manchester United beat Burnley 3-2 in a game that realistically we had to fight tooth and nail for. But in the end, the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful game get 3 points on the board. Let's go over everything that's happened in the game. So we're going to go through player by player, everything that went down. So let's start off with the goalkeeper, Bayindir. I mean, what can we say? Bayindir, his delivery and his passing in tight spaces is actually really, really good. His saving and his shot stopping, terrible. I mean, you look at the first goal, he didn't dive at all. You look at the second goal, and I mean, realistically, the ball was hit directly at him, but he couldn't form his body in a way to get the ball out of danger, so still the same question marks that we've always had over Bayindir. I'm just happy that it wasn't Onana in goal today and Amorim actually stuck to his guns there, because he could have easily gone with Onana after the game against Grimsby to show that he supports him, but he ended up going with Bayindir. So I am happy they went with Bayindir, but to say that we don't have a goalkeeper crisis at Manchester United, you would be sticking your head in the sand. Moving on, let's look at Luke Shaw. So Luke Shaw had the most tackles in the match, 3, but I mean, did he do anything other than that? I honestly think that Luke Shaw is just a body on the pitch at left centre-back. I think he's a stopgap until we bring in somebody who can play there and be a first-team starter. Because obviously Heaven isn't there yet. So Shaw, average game. De Ligt, I think De Ligt played really well. I think stats-wise, he didn't have too much of a busy game, but I mean, 88% pass accuracy, 67% accurate long balls, 56% aerial duels won. I think he did well in defence. I don't think it's De Ligt's fault for either of the goals. I mean, arguably, you could say a bit of miscommunication between him and Delo on who to cover the left-hand side when Burnley scored their second. But I think De Ligt had a decent game. I think Yoro, Yoro, I think he also had a decent game. So only 78% accurate passes, so not amazing. But I don't remember him having to do too much, if I'm being honest. So yeah, the defence, I'd say, I wouldn't say terrible, I'd say pretty much average. I will be going through the player ratings at the end as well, but yeah, I think Yoro was solid. Delo, man, he's such a mixed bag. I think Delo, he obviously got the assist for the Mbeumo goal. Put in a few decent crosses. Let's look at some of his stats. 81% pass accuracy. Completed the most dribbles in the match. Created 2 chances. Accurate crosses, 33%. 0% of his tackles won. 55% of his ground duels won. It's a hard one with Delo because you can see like both of Burnley's goals came from the right-hand side. I mean, on the corner, the player was left completely unmarked. and that led to them obviously scoring their second. Delo did redeem himself by getting the assist, but I just still don't think he can defend. I do not think he can defend. And against Burnley, maybe we can get away with it. Maybe we can get away with Delo looking like a good, solid attacking player, and maybe showing some defensive frailties. But as soon as we come up against stronger teams, best believe Delo is going to get torn apart. He's going to get torn apart by a Salah. He's going to get torn apart by, I don't know, any of the top right wingers in the league. Delo will get torn apart. So I'm going to give, I'd say it's, again, maybe a slightly above average game from Delo because he did get the assist, but arguably both of our goals that we conceded came from Delo and his weakness on that left-hand side. Amad, again, it's a hard one with Amad because he created 2 chances. He won the penalty in the end. I'm going to say Amad had a better game, but at the same time, very frustrating. Very frustrating from Amad because he'd get into so many good positions and his final passing or his final ball to Mbeumo was just poor. Like, I mean, he only created an expected assist rate of 0.06. So he didn't really create all that much, and I'm sure Amorim wants his wing-backs to create chances for the cams and the strikers. So I feel like Amad still needs to work on that side of his game if he is going to be a wing-back instead of just a natural winger who is there to score goals. But yeah, I think Amorim, sorry, not Amorim, I think Amad, He's definitely a player to watch. I think Amad is a player to watch in the coming months because I think I can see it going one way or the other with Amad. He either gets a bunch of assists, maybe a goal here and there, and he is dedicated to Manchester United, or he starts to not perform to the best of his ability. He gets dropped, and then Amad will get sold, arguably in next summer's transfer window or in January. So Amad is definitely one to watch for one to be sold potentially in the future. Overall, I'd say he had a above average game though, Amad, especially given that he won the penalty in the end. In the midfield, Casemiro, I think Casemiro played really well, to be honest, when he was on. I think the stats don't show it, but I think Casemiro gave us a lot of stability in the game. And it was only, when was it? I think it was as soon as, or just before Casemiro was subbed off that we conceded our second, which he didn't really play a part in. We didn't really get outplayed in the midfield or anything like that. We dominated possession, 62%. And yeah, I think Casemiro played fairly well. I think Casemiro, 88% pass accuracy, 60% accurate long balls, 67% ground duels won, aerial duels won, 29%. Could obviously be better there. But he did create our first goal. He was very close to getting the goal himself, but he got the rebound off the crossbar and it resulted in it being an own goal. So yeah, I'd say Casemiro did really well today. I think Casemiro can play in the Premier League when it's against the lower side clubs, but I do think he will struggle when it comes to the top teams, very much like Delo. Then who else do we have? Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. I mean, I think Fernandes, again, I think he was great all match. Obviously scored the game-winning penalty. There's a few stats here from Bruno Fernandes. So he completed the most passes in the match. He created the most chances in the match. However, he did lose the most duels in the match. So maybe he's missing out on that physical aspect of his game. But with 83% pass accuracy, 6 chances created, an XG of 0.91, scored the winning penalty, an expected assist rate of 0.24, 60% accurate crosses, 67% accurate long balls, and 42% of his ground duels won. I think Fernandes, for me, I think it's a tough one between him and Mbeumo, but for me, I'm going to say Fernandes, man of the match. I think Fernandes really did impact the entire team, and I think you can see the quality levels of when Fernandes starts and when he doesn't start. For me, Fernandes, 100% man of the match. What else do we have? So let's move on to Mason Mount. Mason Mount was subbed off at half-time. I think that is an injury because just before half-time, I saw on the camera, Mason Mount was kind of grimacing a bit. So yeah, I do think Mason Mount did come off due to an injury. Mason Mount, again, had a great game. Had a really great game. He hit the crossbar. He made a great cross to Mbeumo, which put him through one-on-one with the keeper. But Mbeumo was going away from goal, so it was a difficult chance for him. And he arguably should have won us a penalty from him pressing. So yeah, I think Mason Mount had a really good game. I'm hoping if he did go off through injury, it isn't a serious one. Really do hope that because he has arguably been one of our best players at the start of this season. So we'll have to wait and see there. Just some more stats on Mason Mount. 100% of aerial duels won, 60% of ground duels won, 100% accurate long balls, 100% successful dribbles. And yeah, I think he really is a catalyst in this team to get us playing the way Amorim wants us to play. Cheeky voice crack. But Amorim wants us to play. Then who else do we have? Let's move on to Cunha. Unfortunately for Cunha, he didn't really get involved in the game and he was subbed off in the 31st minute after clutching his hamstring running for a ball. He did create one chance and got a shot off, but other than that, really wasn't involved in the game. So it is a shame for Cunha. Hopefully that's not a long injury. Fortunately, the international break is among us, so hopefully he'll have some time to recover from there. What else? How could I forget? Mbeumo. Mbeumo obviously gets his first Premier League goal of the season. I think he looked quality throughout the whole game, and I've said this since pre-season, really. I think Mbeumo is going to be our player of the season. I think Fernandes obviously can give him a run for his money, but I think Mbeumo will be consistently good throughout the season should he stay injury-free. 72% accurate passes for Mbeumo, 5 chances created, an XG of 0.6, an XA, so expected assists, of 0.69, and 67% of his shots on target, 100% accurate long balls, 80% accurate crosses, and 50% of his ground duels won. So Mbeumo really impressed today. Very, very impressed with Mbeumo. Somebody I'm not impressed with is Zirkzee, Joshua Zirkzee. He did not look good today, in my opinion. I think he played 31 minutes. Oh, wait, no, he's played 59 minutes. Came on in the 31st minute. 85% accurate passes, to be fair to him, so he's keeping the ball better than he was last season. Created one chance. Had an XG of 0.67. I'm not going to lie, really poor. I mean, I want to see him be hungry for these goals. I want him to have that intensity. I want him to anticipate the bounce of the ball and actually go on to score for us. But Joshua Zirkzee, whether, like you say here, Tops, I mean, if you don't use stats or you use the eye test, Joshua Zirkzee did not have a good game. He did not have a good game. I think he was sluggish. He was slow. He's the same questions that I had about Joshua Zirkzee last season. I've still got this season. I thought he'd be different physically, but when he's running, it looks like he's running through treacle. Just not really a United type of player. I don't believe. He could prove me wrong, obviously, but Joshua Zirkzee has not impressed admin today. Kobe Mainoo came on at half-time for Mason Mount. Another player that, if we're being honest, didn't really impress. I mean, you look at the 45 minutes he played, 78% pass accuracy, didn't create anything. 100% accurate crosses, 100% accurate long balls, 100% tackles won, but he just looked sluggish. He didn't look ready. He didn't impress yet again. I don't think Mainu was particularly impressive. I don't think we saw anything to make us think, oh, okay, he needs to push Casemiro for a starting position, and he didn't. So that's unfortunate for Mainu because he's not going to be going out on loan, that's for sure. And finally, Sesko and Mazraoui. Now, Sesko did have a couple of chances, 100% pass accuracy, XG of 0.27. We did see a classic Sesko leap, very Ronaldo-esque, to be honest, from Mbeumo. And I think that's just a taster of what's to come. I do think that that Mbeumo and Sesko are going to link up really well in the league. It's just a case of Sesko getting up to match fitness and finding pockets of space, maybe working on his close control. And I think Sesko will be a threat. 100% will be a threat. Mazraoui came on and looked very assured. I mean, 88% pass accuracy, 100% tackles won, 100% ground duels won. Mazraoui's just class, isn't he, realistically? I mean, when Mazraoui turns up, you know that you're going to get a standard level. There's a reason he was our most consistent player last season. But I am going to go with, for man of the match on this game, I'm going to go with Mbeumo. I am going to go with Mbeumo. Mbeumo over Fernandes? You know what? I'm going to go with Mbeumo over Fernandes. I think Mbeumo contributed a lot in terms of expected assists and expected goals. I think he's silky as soon as he got on the ball. And he looked dangerous every time he got on the ball as well. He also showed that he's got another gear. I mean, it does feel like he's getting closer and closer to match fitness. And I think Mbeumo, he's going to impress a lot of people this season. He's going to impress a lot of people. But yeah, final thoughts on the game. Hopefully, Cunha and Mount aren't injured. I think United did dominate the entire first half. We did capitulate in the second half, which was sad to see because, I mean, Ruben Amorim isn't going to like the fact that all it takes is 2 crosses into the box and then we've just undone all of that good work from today. I mean, 62% possession, 3.54 XG, 4 big chances created, and all of that gets thrown away because of a goalkeeper situation. Final thoughts? We need to sign Larmans. Hopefully we do. Let me know what you guys thought of the match in the comments below. Let me know if you think that this was a good enough performance, a good enough response to the game against Grimsby. And yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the Old Truthfordian community. But for now, Godspeed.